Good morning. Good morning. I am your host, Life Pastor Kyle. This is the Journey to Winning Anyway Life, and I am excited and ecstatic about being with you this morning. I want you to go ahead and come on in wherever you are. Be ready to prepare for a wonderful Friday morning before we go into our weekend. It's going to be a good one. We're going back to Mastering Winning Me. Part 2. Oh my God, it's going to be good. Part 2 is going to be really good because we get a chance to actually dive into where we were and where we are. Wherever you are, come on in. Let me know that you're on when you come on. I want you to like, share, tag, comment. Let me know that you're here. Let someone else know that you're here. And then I want to talk to you about something real quick. It's going to be amazing. Y'all come on in. It's going to be good. I want you to like, love, share, tag, or comment. And let me know that you are here this morning. And we'll get a chance to say hello. Good morning, Andrea Thomas, Mr. Tamla Ricks. I see Brittany Long. Here she go. Come on. Good morning, Prophet. No. This is Coach. I'm staying at Coach. Hello to Wanda Lottie. Good to see you. Hope everything is well. Listen, it's just an amazing morning. Hello, Carlos Divine. She's over on YouTube. Maria Briscoe. Good morning, Prophet. There they go. That's them two sisters right there, Brittany and Maria. You got to be careful of those two. They'll get you wound up early. Hello, Deja. Good to see you as well. Mr. Emery Shelvin. Kenneth Davis. Hey, man. Haven't seen you. I didn't see your face, man. I see your face. Everybody's saying all is well. Keith Young Jr. It's going to be one for the books today. Good to see you, man. Listen, I'm hoping that this live is finding most of you well. The Area Morgan, I saw you yesterday. Good morning. Good morning. I know you're up to some wonderful things and blowing up your life, having a lot of blow up situation, and then almost time for celebration in your family, in your house pretty soon. So good to see you as well. I hope this live is finding you still winning in majority areas of your life, but I want to see you winning in every area of your life. I mean, if you're not winning in that area, I want to see you planning to win. You know what I mean? I want to see you guys planning to win because we're about to approach the end of 2024. I know I'm starting early, but I'm excited. Hello, Mr. Holloway. Good job on Wednesday. Amazing. As we're approaching the end of 2024, you have to have some plans in life that says, I'm gonna win either now, then, or beginning next year. You have to plan it now. Hello, Gerald and Shelvin. And I think I'll wait a couple minutes before I do what I'm gonna do right here. But I'm so excited. If you're on here, can you just send up some hearts or either like or love? Let me know that you're on and that you are a part of this journey that we're on to make sure we're mastering winning anyway, not just doing it, but mastering. Hello, Charles Taylor. God bless you. And so I'm ready for what's about to explode. Hello, First Lady. She said, good morning, Prophet, and all winners. Okay, how are we going to be Prophet? And can I just be Coach? I want to just coach this morning. I want to coach. I've been trapped in my house for 2 days, well, day and a half, and the roofers are here and they're throwing things off the roof. So they're like, hey, you can't come outside. And they're in the back and the front, and then it's loud in the house. But my headphones are working real good. So I told them, I can't come until after 8 today. I have to complete my assignment this morning. And I think this morning is a pivotal shift in what we're going to do in our own lives. Okay? Not going to be overjoyed, super spiritual. I'm gonna just be honest. Again, there are 17 people, 12 of you liked it. I think the rest are on YouTube. Thank y'all so very much. Hey, Mabel. Good morning, Tisa Collier. And so I'm just hoping this live is finding most of you winning or preparing or planning to win as you approach the end of this year. We're in our last quarter already. We're already here. I'm coming the best I can. I want to take a moment first to thank all of you who have been a part of this journey and this Winning Anyway family. Hello, Laura Rubin. I think we filtered quite a bit. And filtered means there are people who came in when it was hype, but you have to be a lover of wisdom, a lover of knowledge, a lover of revelation, a lover of village, a lover of more understanding, even though you have to be a lover of knowing what you don't know. And I think that God has done that. And so he's beginning to reveal some things to me. Let me calm down. I'm excited for real. He began to reveal some things to me about this session that we've been doing for the last few Fridays. And so my prayer for every one of you who have labored, who have got up in the mornings, getting ready for work, and who made a consistent effort. This is what God has been saying to me lately about consistency. A consistent effort. I'm praying that God begins to return. I see you, Brittany, laugh and say, here come the prophet. I pray that God begins to return. Now, I'm not talking about those who just got on to say they were on. Those who really got on, who tried their best to connect as best they could, even while getting ready for work. Those who pushed, those who labored, those who struggled. Hey, cousin, how you doing, Lady Fields? I pray that God begin to restore to you every morning you've given to me or shared with me to share with you. I pray that God begins to bring things back to your remembrance. I pray that God begins to open doors for your life that eyes have not seen and ears have not heard. Hello, Eric Trotman. I pray that God begins to say, since you were committed to that thing, and even though you may not have understood it, you may not have jumped head full face into it. Hello, Karen's Book of Sap, that you didn't get into it the way you could have or should have. I pray that God begin to bring the residue of what he's promised me in my life. It rolls down on your life, falls into your money, goes into your house, supersedes what you plan for your business, and open up your mind in a way that you've never experienced before. And he has to do it simply because of your consistency. You didn't come because you wanted something specifically from me. You didn't come, get up in the morning because you want to be seen by the people, because you're not being seen. You got up because you wanted something. And even though you didn't know what you wanted, God knew what you wanted. He searched the very intents of your heart. And so I pray that you begin to win in every area of your life. It may not be perfect, but it will be perfected. In Jesus' name. Oh God. So I'll thank y'all for being here. Now this blessing is not transferable. This is not one where people say, girl, did you hear what happened? You ain't been on now? Go listen to it. This not that one. This is for the people who've remained consistent. Consistency is not starting and stopping when you want to. It's being there when you don't want to, when you can't, when you don't really feel like it. Anyway, so I want to thank all of you for sharing with me your mornings, your drives to work, your preparations for what God's going to do in your life, for your thoughts, for your questions, for your answers, for your emotions, for everything. Hey, take a lead down there in Florida. I want to thank you who've committed to personal growth and development for your own life. Hey, Manny, I thank you for taking time for yourself. Because in reality, I'm ready for my lesson. I'm getting into it now. Is there anybody on here that has pushed and have pulled, and you feel like you've tried everything that you know, but still you're saying there's got to be more for my life? If that's you, just say me, type me. You can move, hey, Deja, I'm there. I've pushed, I've pulled, I've done everything. And in that race, the only thing you can do is pass the baton. You pass the baton, or you either have to say, listen, I've got to get to somebody else who's going to give me a difference of opinion. Watch this. Eric Trotman said yesterday, it can't be, I know everything. I have to be in a place where I don't know, and I need someone else's opinion. I need someone else's wisdom. I need someone else's knowledge. And I seek to win no matter what happens. I see y'all. Let's go. I see y'all. I don't want to call your names. I don't want to get too happy. And so as we prepare to close end of another year, 2024 is a goner. Hey, Greta Cook, enjoyed your brother on Sunday and soon to be sister-in-law, sister in love, as I call it. We prepare to close another year. I believe it's superly important for us to reflect on the positive progress that we made in life, even with our struggles. I don't care what you've been through. I talked to somebody the other day, and they were saying, it seemed like this whole year has just been a bust. And I'm like, if you're breathing, it's not a bust. If you're still here for the last quarter, not a bust. You can't count God out at the end. This is where he does his best work. I see you, Ariel Morgan. I see you, Geraldine. At the end is where he does his best work, because when everybody counts you out, I think that was a saying or a saying people say, if they counted you out, they can't count. This is where God does his best work. Okay, let me bring y'all close. Let's get this going. So listen. So I want to help you push yourself beyond where you are. And this morning is the help I want to try and give you. The reason why I say it's important to reflect on your progress, because if you don't reflect on your progress, then you'll only reflect on your problems. So you can see your struggles, but you have to decide, I'm going to reflect on my progress. Even though I have struggles, I'm going to look at what's been positive. So this morning, I want to reevaluate your winning journey. Some of y'all have been here for years. Some of y'all have been here for months. I want to see if we can further mastering winning in your own life. Because here's the problem that we have. You've helped everyone else to win. You've pushed everyone else. Now, don't get me wrong. Hey, Dexter, there are some people who are assigned to be the second man. What that means is your job is to push. Your job, some of y'all can't give you the mic and put you on stage and say lights, camera, action, because you will fall off the stage, stutter, cry, say something, don't matter. It's not where you're not where you are. Your job is to support. Everybody can't be the quarterback on the team. Am I talking real good? Some of you've helped everyone else to win. That's how the enemy has told you. You've helped everyone else to win. You got it? Now it's your turn and it's your time. I'm coming, Andrea Thomas. It's your turn and it's your time. Because when Shawna speaks, when you focus on mastering you, then you're able to address any challenge that you may have found in your personal life, because you're mastering you. You've helped everybody. You prayed for everybody. You've loaned everybody money. Hey, Tasha Jackson, you've loaned everybody money. You've been there for everybody. You've taken care of your kids. You've taken care of your husband. You've taken care of your wife. You've helped your coworker. You've helped your boss. And it seems like the celebration has been about everybody but you, because it seems like sometimes it's about them. This is how you build confidence while you're going through what you're going through. You build confidence while you're going through. I'm coming to a good area. Sydney Morris, y'all got, listen, okay, I'll let your brothers and sisters tell y'all about it. It's your time and it's your turn. I'll let y'all see Sydney, see you there, man. Good. I hope y'all travel safe and made it back wonderfully well. I'm here to support you and celebrate the journey of you. Here is where it gets real good. This is why God allowed me to do what I did earlier. For those who just got on here late, you walking in church after we didn't shout it. I love celebrating people. I love when people change, adjust, and maximize who they are, and I get a chance to celebrate people. You can watch me, you can look at me and say many things about me, but you can't say I'm a hater. You can't say I'm not a celebrator. You can't say I'm not a pusher. I love people. I love to celebrate, push people. I sacrifice for people. I messed up my life at times for people to make sure people have more than what I had. You know, it's a supernatural thing. And so I literally love it. So I'm here to support and celebrate the journey of you. Hey, Virginia Vance. Things don't just happen in your life. They must be planned. Nothing's going to just happen. They must be planned, and you must stick to your plan. You're going to build confidence while going through stress, while you're dealing with some things. Things don't just happen. They must be planned. And as you're planning to master winning you, this is what you have to do. You have to be supernaturally honest with yourself and recognize your patterns. See, I'm a pattern recognizer. I recognize your pattern. I can hear what you say all day, but you must recognize your patterns. What do you do with that? You have to begin by identifying, what are my habits? What are my beliefs? What are my thought patterns? What are my triggers? What makes me go into this mode that's not positive for me? And why do I not pay attention to it until I'm already in the mode? What is it about my habits, my beliefs, my thought patterns, my triggers that influence my behavior? What is it? You have to begin to master self-awareness. You got to master looking at yourself. Master checking you out. Master checking you out. And then as you start mastering self-awareness, you'll start maturing in self-awareness. And what maturity and self-awareness allows is you to notice what works and what does not work for you. What works to push you forward and what holds you back. You have to get it, Alicia. You have to get it. Geraldine, watch this now. Because when you recognize your strengths and you recognize what areas in your life that need improvement, you can now step into a proper place that shifts you toward a winning mindset. You can't go toward a winning mindset if you don't recognize your own issues. It should never take other people helping you to recognize who you are all the time. Sometimes you got to come to the therapist with your problem identified. They will help you unwrap it and help you master it. Because once you start trying to master things without understanding, then you make a mess of what you're trying to master. And you have to be consistent with mastering your strengths and the areas of your life that you need to be better in. Let's keep going now. Listen, because winning is a process. Winning is a process. It doesn't happen overnight. Winning is a process that builds over time. And so you have to focus on something I said a few minutes ago. You have to focus on being consistent. You have to focus on being consistent, which means you have to celebrate small victories every day. And sometimes small victories throughout the day. You can't allow negativity to be what leads your life. It needs to be celebrations of victories all day. So when something negative comes, it has to fall under the celebration. Let me help somebody now. When you focus consistently on small victories every day, this is where confidence is built. It's not built on the big stage. It's built in the small victories. Confidence is not built when you made it and done something huge and big. That's when people get to follow you, look at you, and pick apart your life. Confidence is built on the small things you thought you couldn't get done. The little things, this. It becomes a situation where you begin to believe in yourself, believe in your God, and believe in your assignment. Because consistency will work every time. Can we go further? Consistency builds discipline. And most people who aren't consistent aren't disciplined. Consistency does not have a day, time, or number on it. If you want to work out 5 days a week, 5 days a week. If you say I'm working out 7 days a week, 7 days a week. You're working out 3 days a week every week. You're working out 3 days a week, and 4 days you're not. If you're working out, doesn't matter what days you work out, you pick the 3. The consistency is what builds discipline. Because if you're consistently working out 3 days a week, you'll see some results which will make you want to be disciplined and call for celebration. I'm going somewhere. And so consistency builds discipline. But then discipline leads to mastering something. And mastery leads to winning. You got it? So this is the area of your life you have to master as well. You have to master being resilient. Because if you don't have resilience in place, every time something negative happens, you will succumb, or you will end up giving into what is negative. Instead of you realizing this is an opportunity for me to bounce back. Resilience in life, in your life, is a place where you reframe failures as feedback for the journey. Oh, that was good. Resilience is where you reframe failures as feedback for the journey. So technically, I never fail. I just learn the lesson and get feedback on my journey because I'm going to win. Somebody type the word anyway. I won't be long. I'm almost through. So instead of fearing failure, instead of going through being frustrated and fearing failing or failure, you have to embrace it as a form of feedback. Failure tells you where you were not ready to handle. Failure tells you what you were not ready to do. Failure also tells you where you need to seek guidance, help, or counsel. Failure will sometimes tell you where you have too much pride and not enough humility. Because some people will fail and lie and tell you it was a win because they tried to do it like that. You've seen a person running and they fall, and instead of being honest about it and say, I'm sorry I failed, what they say, I tried to do that. See, that's a real liar. Because a real liar everybody can see you fall. And you say, I tried to do that. Which means you now make excuses as if you tried to fail. And no one in life tries to fail. So again, instead of fearing failure, you have to embrace it as a form of feedback. Because watch this, Virginia Vance, every setback offers you the potential of a lesson that can help you improve even after you fail. Got it? Because here's what resilience does. It allows you to bounce back from adversity with the right mindset, with a reset, with a frustration pushing you, and then strengthen you with the capacity to win again. Even though it thought you were out, but you're not out. I come back better than I may have stumbled, but I came back better. Come on, Mabel, I see you. Reframe your failures. That's all. Reframe it. Take it out of that old wooden frame that's cracked up and raggedy and put you a nice platinum frame. Reframe it. That my failure is my tuition for my master's degree. Did I help anybody? It's my tuition. I have my other degrees ready, but I can't get to my master's right now because I'm failing. Well, no, my failing is my tuition. I failed the first time, but I won't fail the second time. And I may have failed the first time and second time, but I won't fail the third time. You got to learn how to win. Here's Maria. I may have failed the first time, second time, and third time, but now I'm somewhere that deleted my failures. I'm somewhere that my failures did not get glory or victory. I may have not conquered it 3 times, but on the 4th time, I conquered it, and now my failures have to go home disappointed. I don't hear nobody. So, yeah, I'm talking about people, places, and things. Now my failures have to leave disappointed. I'm sorry. So back to the lesson. You have to master. First. No. Y'all not finna get me. I felt y'all pulling. I see Brittany already talking about, yes, Lord. No. I feel the Holy Ghost though right there saying, yeah, you need to get ready to tell your failures, bye-bye. You've been here long enough. I've learned the lesson you've taught me. Thank you for tuition. Thank you for the classes. Thank you for the study nights. Thank you for the long hours. Thank you for study groups. Thank you for a group that studied with me even when I fail. Thank you for all of it. I thank you for the library days. I thank you for the studies. But now that I've learned the lesson, goodbye, failures. You've treated me well. You've done enough now. I must win anyway. Oh my God. Okay. I think Maria's at school. She could come back and play this one later. She's going to love this one. Listen, you have to master yourself through these points I'm going to give y'all. Don't start nothing. Don't start nothing, Tam. I already feel Sunday brewing in my spirit. Goodbye, failures. Thank you. Now listen, don't be rude. Thank your failures. Because you failed because some way you didn't prepare. So thank them for letting you know. Thank them for bringing you the sticky, saying you didn't prepare. So now I got to prepare so I'll never get caught unprepared again. Thank you, failures. Thank you for showing me that I wasn't ready for what I asked for. Thank you for getting me ready for it. Thank you for making me increase my faith. Thank you for making me pray more. Thank you, failures, for making me leave them. Thank you for making them leave me. Thank you for pointing me in the straight trajectory that you had for my life. Thank you for showing me exactly where I needed to be focused. Thank you for showing me my purpose, the original intended reason why I was created or why I was born. Thank you, failures. Here's a gift card. Here's a card. Thank you. I appreciate you for making me point myself in the right direction. Thank you that I no longer face you. I turn my back to you because you've been distracting me the whole time, making me think that failure was my option. No, abundance is my portion. And so, you have to master yourself through these points that I just gave you. Because when you master yourself through things that was considered failure but gave you understanding, it'll empower you to do a couple of things. Number one, stay focused. I see you, Renita Holloway. Thank you. Stay focused. And then it'll help you to overcome. When you're mastering yourself, you will begin to overcome challenges when you're mastering you. And then you'll grow toward winning success. Because as your mindset shifts and embraces growth, it will embrace. Sometimes, here's the problem we have. Let's go, y'all. Pay attention. Here we go. When your mindset shifts, you will embrace growth over comfort. Now, y'all can type that one out. You'll embrace growth over comfort. Because a winning mindset embraces challenges. And when you have challenges, it's not going to be comfortable. And you'll have to shift your fixed mindset. Hey, Kevin Matthews, a fixed mindset is when you're believing that your abilities are limited. When you're believing that that's all that you have? When you're believing that there can be nothing greater for you, are you believing that you already know everything? I don't. I get excited and I laugh when people think they know already, and I know they don't know, because if they knew, they wouldn't be who they are or where they are if they knew. That's what a fixed mindset does. It makes you think you know. A fixed mindset is equal to the walls of Jericho. Nothing in, nothing out. But a growth mindset believes you can develop through failure, through efforts, and through learning from others. That means there's places that have to be open in your life and prepare for things to come that you don't know. This is what builds confidence. I'm getting to the stress part because y'all need that part. It's a growth mindset, and it pushes you believing you can develop through effort, failures, and learning from others. This is how you avoid negativity, the negativity of stress. This is how you avoid the negativity. You got to, on the Winning Anyway journey, you're going to have opportunities to get stuck in failure and opportunities for stress. But you have to learn, it's going to be a good one today, to channel your stress. I taught a little bit on it a little while ago, but I kind of kept passing by it. You have to learn to channel your stress. Are y'all ready? Here we go. So here is how you channel your stress, because I hear you. How can I channel my stress to work? You have to channel it and intentionally say, I'm going to make this stress work for God's glory and for my good. God's glory and for my good. Y'all got quiet. God's glory and for my good. Because stress can host emotional problems. Yeah, it'll host them. It's where they get locked in. Emotional problems, spiritual problems, even physical problems in your life. Headaches and backaches and all that stuff. And doctor tell you all you're going through is simply stress. Mind you, watch this cause. Watch this call us. None of us can avoid stress completely. We're all going to have some stress, but how you process it is what matters. And that's how I learn people. I learn how you process stress. Anybody can process celebration. Anybody can process winning. Anybody can process being pat on the back. Anybody can process getting a check. Anybody can process being loved. How do you process stress? That's what tells me who you are. So it matters how you process the stress. And how can I make it godly and make it productive? It starts with your mindset. And sometimes you will have to cancel what your mama and them taught you. You have to cancel what your previous church taught you. You have to cancel what you heard on somebody else's IG page. And you have to cancel these things that have no biblical foundation or no future drive for you. A lot of it sounds good right now. It sounds good to appeal to your emotions right now. But does it appeal to your emotion and your wisdom for later? Because the enemy is smart. The Bible talk about people who have itching ears. That means all you want to hear is something that helps you where you are, but it never prepares you for where you're going. So watch this. Hear the prophet today. Y'all been calling him? Hear the prophet. If you stop processing stress the way you did when you were immature and broke, you can produce a different result. Most of us learn to process stress the way we did in stressful situations. Most of us learn to process stress the way we did in stressful situations. I'm a thinker, so I think about what if, what could, not negatively. What if, what could, how would I respond? So when things happen, I've already processed it in a certain way. So if I process it a certain way, it doesn't have a full halt on my processing system. It doesn't shut down my whole computer and start me over. I process it in a way that allows me to have an understanding that I'm coming back with resilience. I'm coming back better. So here it is. You got to stop processing it how you did when you were immature. When you were immature, you processed things immaturely. When you were hurt, you processed things with vengeance. When you were broke, you processed things cheaply. If you stop processing things that way, you'll stop producing the broke, cheap, immature, vengeance result. You keep wondering, how I keep ending up here? I just bless somebody. I don't even want to see, but that deserves a C right there. Why you say that? Because you keep processing through the same filter, getting the same thing, and you're wondering, I make more money, I do more, I have more, I've been more places, I have more friends, I have more vacations, I have a different job. Why am I getting the same result in my house? Because you're still processing from back then, from broke, from immature, from young, from not thinking, not knowing, from pride, from being hurt. Now you're processing from it. And now as you're processing from it, you're getting the same result. You've been through hell and back, and you still brought hell with you because you didn't change your processor. And when you change it, what will happen is the results will increase your productivity when you realize I'm processing now from a different place. I've now increased the productivity in my life because I'm no longer processing from a place of lack, a place of hurt, a place of immaturity, a place of being broke. So I'm now looking for and expecting increased productivity. I'm now looking for and expecting greater effectiveness. I'm now looking for and expecting renewed energy because I'm not processing from a lost place. And I realized I gotta stop processing things the way I did when I thought I was learning. I was learning for then. I need to understand I have wisdom for now. I have fresh manna for now. I can't eat yesterday's manna. Come on, Bible. It's spoiled in your hands. I can't eat yesterday's manna. I got to keep my faith with my mercy, and his mercies are new every morning, and my faith has to increase every day. It's how you process that matters. It's how you process. Got it? Oh, let me close. I'm doing short time too. Good. Thank you, Lord. See, we have to seek ways that glorify God even with our stress. And what we do is our stress shut us down. We take stress and frustration. We cancel our confidence. That's why our confidence doesn't maintain. Because we cancel our confidence because we put our stress on a mantle. I'm helping somebody. We put our frustration. How you gonna master winning you when you allow stress from outside of you to dictate who you are and who you're becoming? No. You got to keep your purpose on top. Come on, Deja. You got to keep your purpose on top. You got to make sure when stress comes, okay, whatever comes, I say it on Sundays. Y'all think it's a joke. It's how I live. Whatever comes must glorify God. Even the stupid stuff that I brought in my own life and dealt with my own situation, I said, you know what? It doesn't matter. On Sunday, you're going to glorify God. I'm going to be hurt. I'm going to be crying and begging for forgiveness while I'm doing it, but you're going to glorify God. We were taught like that as kids, that no matter if you went to the club on Saturday night, you're going to go to the church on Sunday, which means it became a principle that no matter what I do, what I've done, and how I've done it, I need to make it and me glorify God in the end. And when that becomes the process of it, come on, Dexter, when change becomes the process of it, that I'm going to make everything in my life glorify God, then nothing that comes in my life can overtake me. So you have to seek ways to glorify God with your pain. How do I glorify God with my stress? How do I glorify God? See, that's when you get confidence in knowing that God's on your side. Because once you start saying what I'm going to do for God, then it blesses you to come to God. I was on the phone with somebody yesterday. They made a comment, and the comment stuck with me. I was talking to a gentleman, it's time for 2B1 too. I told him we are responsible for our families, but who are we responsible to? Our watchmen, they're very good. When you are responsible for something, you have to make sure that what you're responsible to is bigger than what you're responsible for. See, I'm responsible to God. I'm accountable to God. So my family is lightweight. So when my family gets to be too heavy, it's because I'm not placing them in the hands of what I'm responsible to or accountable to. I'm trying to be God. I'm trying to be everything. Let me help a husband or want-to-be husband or soon-to-be husband. You'll never be everything to your wife. Impossible. I have a whole thing on release her to bless you. It's a live I did. You'll never be everything to that one person. Watch this. And she can never be everything to you. This is what the blessing becomes. It's what the blessing is. It's when you want the person to be everything, not when you try and make the person everything. Because when you realize another soul, another spirit, another heart, another mind, another level of hurt, another level of pain, another level of disappointment is heavy to carry when you got to carry your own. That's why some of you I know will never be pastors. How you know? Because you can't carry you or one. So how is it you think you're going to be able to carry you and everyone else in the world that comes to you? Everyone in the ministry that comes. And they smile and shout on Sundays. Hey, Valencia, shout on Sundays and run around the church and do wonderful things. But then come and tell you, this is too heavy for me. Well, God never called. He said, cast your care on him, which means if you care about it, then you give it to him. But you can never become everything to somebody who needs more than you anyway. And whenever a man thinks he can become everything to that woman because he's the covering, I'm the husband. Whenever you start thinking like that, you start processing like that. And when you start processing like that, then you're setting yourself up for failure. We have to seek ways to glorify God with our pain in spite of our stressful situations. I'm back, y'all, from 2B1. You have to let stress, frustrations, and all these things master the inner you. You have to let these things push you to master the inner you, your inner being. Because stress can turn you into what you were created to be. How? Because if stress makes you pray. My wife can vouch for this. Last night, the devil came again the exact same way. Now, yesterday, I gave him hell. I played worship all day long. But here's one thing about the devil that y'all tend to forget. He's something that most of us are not, and you need to be. You know what he is? Resilient and consistent. He's going to always come back. So watch it first. Calm down. So last night, I'm in the bed, right? And the same feeling came. I jumped up and I said, it was like 2:30 in the morning. I jumped at 2:30 in the morning. I jumped up out the bed. I said, I'm going to go in here, honey, which I go in to pray, go in because I feel like something's, can't breathe or whatever's going on, attack. And instead I said, wait. I'm not leaving my wife in the bed another night. I went in there and washed my face, turned the TV back off, didn't spend no time in there. Picked up my water bottle, went back to my bed. I said, devil, if you come in, you got to come through this rest God's finna give me. And I got back in the bed and I almost overslept this moment. She woke up, I said, honey, just you stay in the bed. Turn on, you stay in the bed. You off today. I had to make sure the devil know, if you cause me stress, I'm going to bring it into the level of confidence I have in God. You won't get me with the same thing twice, not in the same week. Maybe next month. Maybe the month after that. You ain't gonna give me back to back. No. I can't do that. You not. I can't lay down while you walk on me. No. We're gonna have a little problem. So you have to seek ways to glorify God in spite of your situation that you're in. Let it help you to become who God designed you to be. If it makes you pray, go pray. If it makes you fast, fast. If it makes you sit still, sit still. Sometimes God just wants you to be still. You're so busy. God said, I talked to you 3 days ago and you didn't hear me. And you're about to walk into something next month. I need you to hear me on. And you're so busy. And you say, I haven't really prayed as much as I should have because I've been busy. And God said, what are you busy with that keeps you from hearing me? What keeps you from hearing me? As I've said, you've mastered what I'm closing now. You've mastered what everyone else likes. You've mastered what everybody else wants. You've mastered what here comes the confidence now. While stress is still present, it's okay. I'm gonna master me. Watch this. You've been stressful or stressed, but you've mastered what everybody else likes in the midst of your stress. You've been stressed, but you mastered what everybody else wants while being stressed. You've been stressed, but you mastered what everybody else needs. Now it's time for you to master you. And don't just master the past you, the frustrated you, the angry you. Master the winning you. I'm here to encourage you, and I want to thank you again. For those who are late, I'm not mad at you. You just missed you at the back of the line now. Go back and hear the beginning. This is a must play over the beginning. You'll hear exactly what God has said. And I pray that this has blessed somebody today, that you have heard God in such a way that it settles your spirit and your soul to know that I'm going to win no matter what's happening in my life. So I'm going to build confidence while my stress is present, because I'm about to master me. I'm about to master the winning me. I'm not going to let myself see another loss that does not pay tuition for my master's degree. Y'all don't get it. If you're going to be a loss, if you're going to be pain, if you're going to be frustration, you're going to be my tuition. I'm going to charge you tuition for being in my life. And the tuition is that while I'm going through that, I'm going to take the hours that you've chastised me, take the frustration that you kept me alive. I'm going to take all the things that you've kept me up with and made me pray and do all these things. And with those things, I'm going to turn and apply and see if I'm accepted in the master's program. I nominate you for the master's program. No, not just school, but you have to master the winning you. There's a you inside of you that God's looking to use to bless somebody else. Not about you or your family anymore. It's about somebody else. And he's going to do it before the year's over with. So next year you can know who you really are. That's the winner that you are. God bless you. It's been an amazing time. I pray you have an amazing day. See y'all on Sunday. Bye-bye for now. Continue to master you. And you know how I always end. No matter what happens in your life, no matter what pain, struggle, stress, or strife, know this: you can win anyway and live a winning anyway life. I'm out. Peace. Bye-bye, y'all.